Let's say you're a seller and you have a lot of stuff that you sell. And when I mean a lot of stuff, when you are selling such things, it's expected that you should have a sales girl or a sales boy that does such selling for you. For instance, I have item number. After item number, I have the name of item and I have the price. Mind you, just for what we did yesterday, you can double click here to expand so that the name of item will be showing, or you can drag it anyhow. So let me make it this way. So now watch it. Item number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. The first one, let's say you're a spare part dealer. You sell let's say gear oil for car, gear oil, and the price of gear oil is 500. We have a steering. We have steering. Let's say 200. This I just assume this. Then you have a pedal, foot pedal, brake, foot pedal. You have yes, 300. Then you have your clutch. Clutch is 200, and then you have your what do you call it now? Gear, just normal gear. Gear is 1,000. Now, you are a dealer, and being a dealer, you should know that dealers deal with a lot of goods, and they have a lot of things stocked up in their stores. Yeah, they have a lot of things stocked up in their stores. Now, what if you really want to make your sales girl, you just admitted this person. This person does not know the price of these goods. He doesn't know the price of these goods. And you want things to be easier for her. After some while, she'll get used to it. Now, you have done your sorting in such a way that every part has item number. Just like in your shelf, you have these items written this way. So if person pick number 5, what the person is picking is gear. So how will the sales girl know that the price of, permit me to highlight all these things, go to under your number, change here to dollar. Let's use dollar. I'll just change it to dollar. Let it be there for now. We're using dollar, although in Nigeria, naira. Okay, so how will she know that this gear oil is 1,000 naira? It's a big shop. It's a big shop. So how will she know? Now, what you will do, we are going to use VLOOKUP to do this. Now, what are you looking up for? I will come to a different column. I'm looking up for an item. And what am I interested in looking out for? I'm interested in looking out for the price of that item. So what I'm trying to explain here now is this. Permit me to zoom this to like 150. Okay, so that it will be clearer. Now, I'm looking out for item, and I want to know the price because I'm helping the sales girl to know what she is selling and the price. So what I do, I use VLOOKUP. How do I use VLOOKUP? I'm looking for item number 2. I'm doing it in such a way that after the calculation, after I press enter, the price of number 2 will come here, and number 2 is how much? $200. So that is the meaning of all this. So how are we going to apply VLOOKUP now? How are you going to apply VLOOKUP? That's what we are going to look at now. So this is how we're going to do it. Every formula start with equal to. I'll write V. In fact, as you are spelling VL, Excel brings out VLOOKUP to tell you that this VLOOKUP is in the register of Excel. So you double click. Imagine you double click, the VLOOKUP comes up with a bracket. It's telling you something. Under here is what we call the syntax of your formula. So if you click, look at the syntax. The first thing you are looking up is what? Lookup value. The second thing is what? Table array. The third thing is column index. Column index. The next one is, column index number. The next one is range lookup. So we are going to be picking them one after the other so that you don't get confused. So what are we looking up for? The lookup value I'm looking up for is this number 2 that are written here. This number 2. Your lookup value is cell E10. So I click, is it E10? E11. So I click here, see, it has brought cell E11. After your first syntax, which is lookup value, the next thing that follows is a comma, 1 comma. You see, if you notice what is happening, it has moved from lookup value to table array. What is the table array? Table array is the circumference of the table, the area we are going to look up for. Now, do you know my table started from A1, if you can. My table started from A1. Look at where I wrote item number. From A1 all through C6. Are you understanding how I'm moving? I move this way, A1 all through C6. All right. So that one I'm going to write. I'm going to write A1 like this. A1. You know, remember our column means 2. C6. But please, there's something you must do here, which is very, very important. And what is that? What is that? You must include a $ before A and a $ after A. Hold your shift key and press 4. That's my $. Also put your $ before C and before 6. I put my $ here, and after C, I put my $ here. After that, you are finished with your table array. Then you put your comma. We are moving to the next one. See, it's highlighted. The next one is what? Index number. Index number. What's the index number? In column index number. What's the column index number? The column index number is the column you want to return value from. What is the column? What's the column number? Now, this is item number. This item number, under this column A, this is 1. We start counting from left. This is column 1. Name of item, column 2. Column C is column 3. And you know, our attention is under column 3 because we want the cell gear. Immediately she puts 2, she should be able to see the price of 2, which is what? $200. So the column we are going to put is column 3. Just write 3 that way. Counting from A, B, C. Now, after that, put comma. We are now on the last item on the formula, which is what? Range lookup. The range lookup now is we have 2 values, true or false. But we use false because we want the exact match. We don't want approximate match, something that is close to 200. No, we want the exact match. If I say 200, if I say item 2, I don't want that $200. Any other value that is not 200, I don't want it. So I will write false. Then I close up my bracket. Now, you see this in clearly. This is your complete syntax to get the VLOOKUP. So after saying that, I press enter key. This what happened. 200 comes up there. With this, you have formatted your cell. So you know what happened now? The sales girl is with your laptop. So she comes up, She had, mind you, you have a shop that is housing like thousands of goods. So she comes up, she's new. She comes and says, okay, someone can pick an item. And the item was labeled item 4. She will come to item and type 4 and press enter. Sorry. Then 4 is still 200. Let me use something else. 5. You see, 5 is what? 1,000. You know, 4 and 2 are the same value. Now you should come and say you pick item 1, which is gear oil, which is 1. If you press enter, 500 comes up. So you see, you have sorted this in a way that to be very easy for her to get the price of the goods so that she don't make mistakes. So this is what VLOOKUP is all about.